has arrived. We're coming to you from New Jersey, the Garden State. Hi, Ron Anthony, the captain here, bringing you the action. It's Game 1 of the Bay League Championship Series between the Connecticut Blue Sox and the Garden State Queens. Let's take a look at starting lineup for the visiting Connecticut Blue Sox. Goes a little something like this. Roman Reigns is going to be kicking things off. He'll be the DH, followed by Cody Rhodes, Drew McIntyre, The Miz, Charlotte Flair, Jey Uso, Tiffany Stratton, Jacob Fatu, and LA Knight. Yeah! As far as the pitching unit is concerned, they'll be squaring off against Izzy Moreno. That being said, let's go to the field. The OTC makes his way to the plate, and we got a base hit to kick things off for the Bay League Championship Series. Can Cody capitalize? Over in the air, opposite field, deep drive, out of here! And to kick things off the Bay League Championship Series, we got a 2-run Johnson for Cody Rhodes. Drew McIntyre is at the plate now. And almost got him, has to back up 1-0. And swing and a miss, 1-1. In the dirt, 2-1 now. In the air to left, that's going to get through for a base hit. And it's going to ricochet off the wall. And it's going to equal extra bases. Not a good start for Izzy Moreno. The Miz is at the plate now. The cleanup hitter. Uppercut. Brittany Jade. 1 down in the first. Charlotte Flair's up next. The Queen. She's squaring off against the Queens. And she has to back up 1-0. And over in center, that's going to get through for a base hit, and there's going to be runners at the corners. Let's see what Jey Uso. I'm over here yeeting right now. And in the air, deep drive, yeet! Yeet! 3-run Johnson for Jey Uso. 5-0 Blue Sox. Is it going to be Tiffy time? Let's find out. And has to back up a little bit, 1-0. Outside, 2-0. Not a good start for Izzy Moreno. She's going to have to do something quick. The 3-0. 1 and strike 1. Strike 2 in there. And it's ball 4. Things are going from bad to worse for Izzy as Jacob Fatu makes his way to the plate. On the ground, foul. Strike 2. Good night. LA Knight, yeah! The number 9 hitter. In the dirt, 1-0. Outside, and comes up empty, 1-1. On the ground, foul. Got him. Alrighty, 5 runs for the Blue Sox. Queens are coming up to bat, but before they do, let's take a look at starting lineup. It goes a little something like this. Mickey James, as usual, is going to be kicking things off, followed by AK and Marty Bell. Then we got Kinsey, Ella, and Kylie, Melina, Lady Frost, and Brittany Jade. As far as the pitching unit is concerned, they're going to square off against Kevin Owens. Mickey James makes her way to the plate as we're getting ready for the bottom of the first. And in the air, deep drive, out of here! Lily sounds her trumpet as the first pitch that Mickey James sees is a homer. 5-1 Connecticut. Let's see what AK does. Outside, 1-0. In there for strike 1. 2-1, misses badly. In there for strike 2. The Chuck Woolery. In the air to the left center. Who has it? That's going to be Tiffany Stratton for out number 1. Can her Hex partner Marty Bell capitalize? Swing and a miss, 0-1. Swing and a miss again, 0-2. The 0-2. Tries to go saying goodnight, but it's 1-2. Got her. Kinsey Page is up next. Outside, ball 1. And just a foul over to the right. In the dirt, Weiser lays off, 2-1. And the NWA World Women's Champion looks at ball 3, 3-1. And a strike 2, full count now. And it's ball 4 for Kinsey Page. Kinsey's aboard, in steps Ella Envy. Swing and a miss for the former NWA World Women's Tag Team Champion. And just it over in right field, that's going to get through for a base hit. So it's going to be first and second with 1 gone. Can Kylie Page capitalize? With 2 gone, excuse me. Swing and a miss, 0-1. One and 1 misses badly. Runners go. And Justin in the air. Opposite field. Out of here! Queens are quickly catching up, and it's only the first inning. 5-4 Connecticut. Let's see what Molina does. Outside, 1-0. And swing and misses, comes up empty, 1-1. And 2-1 now. 3-1. In there for strike 2. Payout pitch coming right here, right now. Inning continues. In steps Lady Frost, the number 8 hitter. And just it over and left, and that's going to get through for a base hit. It's going to ricochet off the wall. It's first and second, 2 gone. Time to make way for the number 9 hitter, Brittany Jade. Can she capitalize on this? On the ground, foul. At her full on that one, 0-2 in the dirt. On the ground, back over to Knight. To Owens over to third for out number 3. We're at the top of the second, to the top of the order with Roman Reigns. Over in the air. Deep drive. Out of here! Acknowledge your OTC. Acknowledge your tribal chief. Knocks it out of here. Blue Sox extend the lead, 6-4. And we got Cody Rhodes at the plate now. 1-0. 1-1. Just along the outside corner. And swing and a miss, 1-2. Over in the left, and Kinsey puts it away for out number 1. Let's see what Drew McIntyre does. A double his first trip. And swing and misses the ball, the letters 0-1. And golfs at that one. Had the distance, but foul. 0-2. Tries to give him second night, but he lays off 1-2. Got him. Let's see what The Miz does. 0 for 1 in the game. Oh, almost got him. 1-0. In the air to right center, that's going to get through for a base hit. He's going to ricochet off the wall, and he's sticking 2 off the bat, and he's going to get 2. A 2-out double for Drew McIntyre. For The Miz, excuse me. And in steps Charlotte Flair, and has to back up 1-0. Swing and a miss of the ball out in the dugout, 1-1. 2-1. 2-2. Out of the zone. And it's a full count now. Miz is going to be on the move on this one. And the inning continues, so it's first and second, 2 gone, and in steps Jey Uso, who homered. And swing and a miss, had him fold. 0-1. Comes up empty once more, 0-2. Good night. Solo shot for Roman Reigns. 6-4 is the score. Time for the bottom second for the top of the order for Mickie James. She homered on the very first pitch she saw. The 1-0. On the ground over to first, and picking up is Cody Rhodes. Let's see what AK does. 0 for 1 in the game. Outside, 1-0. And 2-0. Swing and a miss of the ball in the dirt, 2-1. 3-1 for AK. And strike 2. Foul pitch coming right here, right now. And it's ball 4. With AK aboard, in steps Marty Bell, her Hex partner. And swing and a miss to the former NWA World Women's Tag Team Champion. And it's 1-1 now. And swing and a miss, 1-2 now. Chuck Woolery count now. The Chuck Woolery. AK goes, and just it over right. That's going to get over the head of Knight. That's going to be a base hit and then some. And the Hex is going to be in scoring position this time. As Kinsey Pace makes her way to the plate. She walked her first trip. Only 1 gone. And, ooh, late on that one. Out and outside. 0-1. 1-1 now. Inside, 2-1 now. 3-1 on the verge of losing. Kinsey again. And in the air. Deep drive. Gone! 3-run Johnson from Kinsey Page. And the Queens take the lead this time. 7-6. In steps Ella Envy. Base hit her first trip. And juts it foul. On the ground, gets past the infielders, and Miz picks it back up, throws it back in quickly. Let's see what Kylie Page does. She homered her first trip. Outside, ball 1. And juts it foul over to the right. On the ground, Owens picks it up, throw to second, and everybody's going to be safe. So it's first and second, 1 gone, and then sets Melina, who walked her first trip. And had her full on that one, and ball in the dirt, 0-1. And throw to second, and Kinsey back. And Ella back, excuse me. On the ground, Owens again. Throw to third, they got her. And that's all they're going to get. First and second, 2 gone. In steps Lady Frost. And tails outside, 1-0. And swing and a miss. Late on that one, 1-1. And 2-1. And swing and a miss, and the ball in the dirt had her fooled. The Chuck Woolery. On the ground, foul. Over in the air to right, and that's going to fall through shallow for a base hit. And it's now bases loaded with 2 gone. In steps the catcher, Brittany Jade, 0 for 1 in the game. Can she capitalize on this? And it falls in the dirt, 0-1. 1-0, excuse me. And it's 2-0. These are going from bad to worse for Kevin Owens. On the ground, foul. 3-1. On the ground, back over to Owens, and they're going to be thrown home. No more shall pass. It's now 7-6 in favor of the Queens. We'll go to the top of the third for the bottom three, starting with Tiffany Stratton. Shallow in the left center, and it's going to fall through. And throw over to second, and out by a mile or two. And let's see what Jacob Fatu does. Strikeout victim his first trip. And the Samoan Werewolf looks at ball. Strike one, excuse me. And over in center, liner, base hit. Ella throws it back in quickly, so Jacob Fatu's aboard. And in steps LA Knight. Yeah! Struck out his first trip. And it's in the dirt. Lays off, 1-0. And swing and miss, and nowhere close, 1-1. Swing and miss, and in dirt, 1-2. And tries to ring him up, but stays in. Got him. Let's see what Roman Reigns does. 2 for 2 in the game. Single and a homer. 1-1 now. And golfs at that one, has the distance, but no dice. Got him. Small Werewolf left hanging. We're on the bottom of the third, starting with the top of the lineup, Mickie James. And 1-0. Tune in later tonight for Athlete Championship Series action as the Connecticut 93ers take on the New Orleans Satchmos. The Satchmos lead the series 1-0 in extra innings. 3-1 to Mickie James. And in the left, and that's going to get through for a base hit. And Tiffany Stratton throws it back in quickly, so a base hit for Mickie James. Let's see what AK does. She walked her first trip. Mickie goes, swing and a miss, and Mickie back. In there for strike two. The 0-2. 1-2. Chuck Woolery count now. The Chuck Woolery. Full count. Pat Butch coming right here, right now. And juts it over in center. That's going to get through for a base hit. So it's first and second. In steps Marty Bell. Double first trip. And swing and a miss, 0-1. And just it over in left center. That's going to get through for a base hit. Scoring is Mickie James. To third is AK. And they're going to wave AK. And it's going to be 9-6 Queens. Already, Queens are on a roll here in the third. And in steps Kinsey Page. And Marty goes. And skies that one over and right. And we got a run down between first and second. The second and third, excuse me, and Marty Bell's back. Let's see what LMV does. 2 trips, 2 singles. 1-0 now. And swing and miss the ball, the letters 1-1. And just it over in left center, that's going to get through for a base hit. Another one's going to score. Scoring is Marty Bell. The second is Ella Envy. 10-6 Queens. Time to make way for Kylie Page. Homer and a single for 2 trips. Outside, ball 1. Let's look at Ella Envy. Now the pitch. And jumps it. Opposite field. Out of here! 2-1 Johnson for Kylie Page. Queens extend the lead, 12-6. And Melina makes her way to the plate. Still only 1 gone. And skies that one over and right. And putting away is LA Knight. Yeah, let me talk to ya. Lady Frost is up next. Also 2 trips, 2 singles. And just it over in left center. That's going to get through for a base hit. And she's taking extra bases off the bat. 2 out double for Lady Frost. Time to make way for Brittany Jade, the catcher. 0 for 2 in the game. Can she turn the beat around? And nits at that one over at first. And putting away is Cody. 5 more runs score for the Queens. To the top of the 4th we go, starting with Cody Rhodes. In there for strike 1. Cody Rhodes is indeed slated to play Guile in the new Street Fighter movie. And Izzy puts it away for out number 1 for Cody Rhodes. Time to make way for Drew McIntyre. 1 for 2 in the game, including a strikeout. And it's strike 1. Strike 2, quickly in the hole, 0-2. Tries to get him to say goodnight, but it's 1-2. And uppercuts it foul over to the left. Tries to get him to chase, but he lays off. The trucklery. And it's ball 3 this time. Got him. Miz is up next. Double his last trip. And on the ground over to AK. AK over to Frost for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Sox. They still trail at 6-2. Time to the bottom of the 4th with Mickey James for the top of the lineup. And Montez Ford is going to be taking over on the mound for the Blue Sox. And tails back inside perfectly, 0-1. And swinging a miss at the ball in the dirt, 0-1. 0-2. Say goodnight. In steps Allison Kay. Outside, ball 1. And Justin foul over to the right. 2-1 now. And Justin foul over to the right again. The truck holdering. And it's a full count. And it's ball 4 for Mickey James. See what Marty Bell does. Can she capitalize with 1 gone? And Justin over to the second. This could be 2 out there. And 2 for the price of 1. Go to the top of the 5th. Starting with Charlotte Flair, the Queen. Scoring off against the Queen's Izzy Moreno. And Justin over in center. That's going to get through for a base hit. Already a single. And can Jey Uso capitalize? And the former World Heavyweight Champion looks at strike 1. Looks at ball 1 this time in the dirt, 1-1. Swing and miss, 1-2. Got him. Let's see what Tiffany Stratton does. Is it Tiffy time? Oh, almost got her. 1-0. And Justin over, skies it over right. And putting it away is Kylie Page. And runner moves over to second. Let's see what Jacob Fatu does. And strike the ball 1. Skies it over and left. And putting away is Kenzie Page. 1 left for the Blue Sox. We're going to the bottom of the 5th, starting with Kenzie Page. And just a foul over to the right. One and one in the dirt. And snatches it over to the left. That's going to get through for a base hit. With Kinsey aboard, in sets her former tag team partner, Ella Envy, who's been on a roll. 2 singles and a double. And jets it over right, and putting it away is LA Knight. And Kinsey retreats. Can Kylie Page keep her streak going? 2 homers and a single. And one ball, no strikes. And jets it over in left center. That's going to get through for a base hit. And it's going to be runners in scoring position this time. So Brittany Howard is in scoring position. Can Melina capitalize? And just an over right. Scoring is Kinsey. Scoring is Kylie. It's now 14-6 Queens. Queens have been on a roll. And Lady Frost, and so is Lady Frost. 2 singles and a double as well. And I thought it'd tail back in, but the umps think otherwise. And throw to first, and Melina back. And just it over and right, that's going to get down there for a base hit. To third is Melina. To second is Lady Frost. And it's going to be first and second. That's going to be runners in scoring position. With 1 gone, and in steps Brittany Jade, who's 0 for 3 in the game. Can she turn the beat around? And it's on the ground and foul. 1-1 this time. And just it over left, and that's going to be a fair ball. 2 more runs are going to score on a double by Brittany Jade. She's out of the hot spell. It's now 16-6, Queens. Right back to the top of the lineup we go for Mickie James. 2 for 4 in the game. Ball 1 outside. And just a foul over to the right. 2-1 now. Let's look at Brittany Jade. Now the pitch. And just it over and right, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Time to make way for AK. And swinging a miss at the letters, 0-1. 16-6 is the score in favor of the Queens, bottom of the 5th. 1-1 outside. Easy to lay off on that one. And in the letters again, swinging a miss, 1-2. Chuck Woolery count now. Chuck Woolery. And in the air to left center. Who's got it? That is going to be The Miz for out number 2. That's a score that as sacrifice. This is now 17-6 Queens. We'll see what Marty Bell does. And Solo Sikoa is going to be taking over on the mound. And swinging a miss, 0-1. And just it over right. That's going to get down for a base hit. And it's going to be runners at the corners again. Can Kinsey Page extend the lead with 2 gone? And tails back inside, 0-1. And swinging a miss, 0-2, quickly in the hole. Good night. 5 more runs scored. We're going to the top of the 6th. Starting with LA Knight. Yeah, 2 trips, 2 strikeouts. And a strike 1, 0-1. 17-6 in favor of the Queens. And swinging a miss, 0-2, quickly in the hole. And LA Knight's going to be getting into another, getting out of the cold streak, and it's going to be a triple for LA Knight. We'll see what Roman Reigns does. And in the air, deep drive, acknowledge your tribal chief. That one's gone. 2-1 Johnson for Roman Reigns. Slowly but surely, the Blue Sox are coming back, 17-8. And let's see what Cody Rhodes does. 1 for 3 in the game. Just nips the outside corner for 0-1. And 1-1 now. Looks at strike 2. Outside. Chuck Woolery. Got him. Nova First is going to be taking over on the mound. And over in center, that's going to get past Kent. That's Ella Envy. And it's going to be a double out, this one. With Drew Rover at second, in steps The Miz. And over in center again. That's going to get through for a base hit. LMV throws it back in quickly, so it's runners at the corners. And in steps Charlotte Flair. And swing and a miss at the ball at the dugout, 0-1. And on the ground, foul. 1-2, tries to get her to say goodnight, but fails. Got her. Jey Uso's up next. Homer, 2 strikeouts. And juts it foul. And 2-0 now. Say goodnight. 2 more runs scored. We go to the bottom of the 6th, starting with Ella Envy. And here is Ella Envy. 3 for 4 in the game. Let's see how she does against Sol Sokoa. Swing and a miss. 0-1. 1-1. Easy layoff on that one. And juts it in the air. Deep drive, opposite field. Out of here. Queens add on to their lead. It's now a 10-run game. 18-8. Queens. See what Collie Page does. She's been on a roll. 4 for 4. Can she keep the hot streak going? And comes up emptying the ball in the dirt, 0-1. And juts it foul, 0-2. On the ground, Solskjaer has it. Throw to first is in time. And the hot streak comes to a close. Next up is Molina. And comes up emptying the ball in the dirt, 0-1. And in the air to left, and putting away is Tiffany Stratton. Let's see what Lady Frost does. 2 singles, 2 doubles. Can she keep the hot streak going? She's so cold it's hot, and she gets it. It's a fair ball. And it's going to make that another double for Lady Frost. She's now 5 for 5 in this game. Brittany Jade's up next. Double first trip, or last trip, excuse me. And guts it over, and it falls in front of Tiffany Stratton, and runners are going to beat the corners. With 1 gone, and in steps, with 2 gone, excuse me, and we're going back to the top of the lineup for Mickey James. In the air to left, that's going to get through for a base hit. 1 run's going to score, and it's 19-8 Queens. And runners are going to be in scoring position this time with 2 gone. AK's up next. 2 walks, a single, and a sac fly. And over and left, it's Tiffany Stratton, and she puts the hot streak away. We're on top of the 7th, starting with the bottom 3, starting with Tiffany Stratton. And in there for strike 1, Izzy Moreno and Nova Fury back to work, excuse me. And it's 0-2 now. Tries to get her to say goodnight, but it's 1-2. On the ground, gets past the infielders, and Ella Envy throws it back in quickly. Let's see what Jacob Fatu does. Uppercuts it. Brittany Jade, and 1 gone. LA Knight, yeah, is next. Triple last time, and it's strike 1 in there. And it's a tough one, but it's ball 1. That one's a strike, 1-2. Got him. Right about the top of the lineup we go for Roman Reigns, who's 3 for 4 in the game, including 2 homers, and he knocks that one over in left center. That's going to get through for a base hit. And nope, 1 run looks like it's going to score, and they're going to wave home the runner, and it's going to be 19-9, back to a 10-run game. Long way to go for the Blue Sox, but they're slowly but surely trying to close the gap. And we're going to have a pinch runner. And uppercuts it. 2, and that's going to do it. Time to get up and stretch. When we come back, Marty Bell, followed by Kinsey Page and Ella Envy. Time to make way for Marty Bell as we're getting ready for the bottom of the 7th. Outside for ball 1. And in the air, in the center, that's going to get through for a base hit. Let's see what Kinsey does. And Marty goes, and it's foul. And in the air, deep drive to the track, to the wall, gone! 2-run jostle for Kinsey Page as Lily sounds her trumpet for the umpteenth time tonight. It's now 21-9. Let's see what Ella Envy does. Queens really want to make it a repeat and successfully defend their titles. And over in center, that's going to get through for a base hit. They're already International Women's Day champions, and now they want to defend their titles here for the Tiller Tournament Series. The 1-0 for Kylie Page. And in the air to right center, that's going to get through for a base hit. To third is Ella, the second is Kylie, and it's going to be runners in scoring position. Can Melina capitalize? With 2 in scoring position, no one gone. And just a foul over to the left. 1-1 now. And in the left center, that's going to get through for a base hit, and that's going to score 2 more runs on a double. It's now 24-9. 23-9, excuse me, 23-9. I'm so shocked that I lost track. And in steps Tommaso Ciampa, going up against Lady Frost, who's 5 for 5 in the game. 5 for 5. And swing and a miss, 1-1. If my math is correct, this is the first time that this game where one team has scored 20 or more runs. And it's a full count for Lady Frost. The runner goes. Say goodnight. Got her. Excuse me on that one. And let's see what Brittany J does with the runner in second, 1 gone. And back over to Ciampa. Ciampa over to Cody for out number 2. Meanwhile, the runner moves over to third. Time back to the top of the lineup for Mickie James. And swing and a miss, 0-1. And in the air to center, that's going to get through for base hit. Another one's going to score. It's now 24-9, Queens. Now you can see why the Queens are dominant as Allison Kay makes her way to the plate. And in the air to right, LA Knight, yeah. Puts it away. We're on top of the 8th. Blue Sox are hanging on by a thread. Let's see what Drew McIntyre does. Can he get out of this hole? And he will get out of this hole! Every little bit helps, but it's gone on the first pitch that he sees. 24-10. It's now a 13-run game. A 14-run game, excuse me. And The Miz looks at strike 1, although it looked like a ball to me. And it's 1-1 now. 14-run game. And 1-2 now. And juts it foul over to the left. And on the ground over short. Throw to first is in time. Charlotte Flair's up next. And 0-1 for Charlotte. 1-1, looks at ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Got her. Jey Uso's up next. Home run, 3 strikeouts. In the air to left. And Kinsey puts it away for out number 3. Solo shot by Drew McIntyre. 24-10 is the score. Time for the bottom of the 8th as Marty Bell makes her way to the plate. Queens closer is warmer of the bullpen as we speak. The 0-1. Lays off on that one as it tails outside, 1-1. And on the ground over second. And throw to first from Jay to Cody's in time. Let's see what Kinsey does. One more last trip. And just it over right. LA Knight puts it away. Let's see what Ella Envy does. And it smashes it foul over to the left. Outside, 1-1. And just it over left, that's going to get through for a base hit. It's going to ricochet off the wall, and she's coasting into second. Kyle Page is at the plate. And tails back in too little too late, 0-1. 1-0, excuse me. Way early on that one, 1-1. And just it over in center, that's going to get through for a base hit. Scoring is Ella Envy. And this is going to be 25-10 in favor of the Queens. 25-10, hard to believe. Let's see what Melina does. And 1-0. And just it over first, and throw to second is in time. Last chance for the Blue Sox. They trail at 25-10. Bottom three are last chance. Emily J is going to be closing the door. On the ground, back over to Emily J. Emily J over to Frost, route number 1. Jacob Fatu, the Samoan Werewolf, is up next. Over in center, right, that's going to get past Carly Page. And Jacob Fatu's moving over to second. And rounding second and heading over for third. This is his second double in the game. Second triple, excuse me, in the game. LA Knight, yeah. Chelsea Green is going to be the pinch runner. On the ground, throw home, and Chelsea Green is out. Last chance for Jimmy Uso, the new DH. On the ground, ball game. And a triumphant win for the Garden State Queens as they take game 1. 25-10 is the final score. The Queens ain't playing this time. They want to make sure they secure their spot. Izzy, winning pitcher. Kevin Owens, the losing pitcher. They want to make sure that they defend their title. But can the Blue Sox come back tomorrow? A lot of homers galore, as you can see. We take a look at the final stats. All right, folks, we're not done yet. Tonight is game number 2 for the Alpha League Championship Series, as the Connecticut 93ers square off against the New Orleans Satchmos. New Orleans leading it 1-0. We got to skedaddle for now, but for now, this is Anthony Hart, the captain, saying so long until the next game, and we'll be reconvened right back here in New Jersey, as Lily sounds her trumpet for the umpteenth time. And as always, do it for Michael Taylor!